Cletus Mcfarland bought a whole racetrack, Houston Crosta buys a Konigsegg, and the first C8 Corvettes are rolling off the assembly line. All of this and more in today's episode of Sinclair News. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sinclair News. I'm your host, AJ, Sinclair Photos, and my goodness, do we have a spicy meatball of a news episode for you guys today. But before we get into that, just want to thank you guys for stopping by. This wouldn't be possible without y'all, and right now we're 25,400 strong, and I want to give you guys each a big hug from Sinclair. Also remember, we're doing a giveaway at 30,000 subscribers, a model car giveaway. All you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel, and more details will follow. Also make sure to ring that notification bell so you don't miss any exciting videos I post on the channel. Without being said, on to the first story. Our first story comes from a man known as none other than Cletus Mcfarland. We've talked to him a couple of times on the channel before, but he just made the biggest move, I believe, in automotive YouTube history. This man bought a whole racetrack called the Freedom Factory. This has been a dream of mine for so long. I posted a video a year ago called I Have a Dream, which talked about me wanting to do the same thing, and he has went out and done it. Of course, he has the funds. He's got I think over 1 million subscribers. I don't follow him too closely, but he definitely has the funds, the connections, and the team behind him to make this happen. So he bought a racetrack down in Florida, and here's a funny little tidbit on the news scene for y'all.
Well, the well-known DeSoto Speedway in eastern Manatee County has been sold. YouTube star Cletus Mcfarland is the new owner of that property.
Cletus is the new owner of the DeSoto Speedway here in eastern Manatee County. And Cletus, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. Happy to be out here with you.
Why a speedway of all things?
Well, you know, my cousin Gary Winthorpe told me about this place, and I was looking for the ideal place to do what I do. And we make YouTube videos every day with the coolest cars we can build, right? And we needed a playground to test them, to use them, to film our videos where it's legal, safe, and even our fans can come out and join us and have fun. Let the freedom flow.
It looks like it needs a lot of work. Any plans for that?
Well, we have a lot of plans. You know, there's a lot of electrical issues. You know, the grass is overgrown even through the track surface. So, you know, it all started with a lot of burnouts to try and put the weeds down. You know, we got most of them cleared off the track surface, but we need some more serious equipment to clean this place up. Our first event of the year is November 20th through the 21st, Cletus and Cars. It's at the end of the year. It's our Grand Championship Burnout Contest, and we plan on having a couple small openings to get our feet wet, you know, bring the people in, see how they like the place, and from there we'll have our Grand Championship at the end of the year, and we're going to let it rip.
That is Cletus Mcfarland. Thank you so much. Good luck with the Speedway here, and definitely keep us posted along the way.
Thanks, brother. Do it for Dale.
So as you can see, he has huge plans for the Freedom Factory, and I hope to be journeying out there maybe for the Burnout finale. For those of you that don't know, he is coming to Houston, Texas, so all of you can get this a heads up. Put this on your calendars. He's having Cletus and Cars at the racetrack, the drag strip down in Baytown, Texas. So I told you guys, I'm putting it up on the screen right now. I'll post on my Instagram. Make sure you follow that whenever it's coming. I think it's February 24th or something like that. But mark your calendars, because Cletus and Cars is coming to Houston. On to the second story. Our second story is from Houston Crosta, or Royalty Exotics. They change the name of the YouTube channel every other day, but he snuck this in his last video at the very, very end.
I know I said 500, but I just couldn't help myself.
That is right. He has officially bought the Konigsegg CCX with the manual transmission, and did a proper first burnout with the car right in his own parking lot. We know that he has purchased this because it has went from Beverly Hills back to Las Vegas. That last scene was in the front of his rental company. He ripped a massive burnout for the boys. So huge congratulations to Houston Crosta. buying another hypercar. This guy has a Bugatti and a Konigsegg now, and we're gonna see some never before seen crazy Konigsegg content on YouTube. I'm very, very excited, and I think this is just what he needs to push his channel to the next level. He didn't hit the 500,000, but I mean, if you got the money, you got the connections, and you can make this happen, I'd go ahead and do that. I think that's a smart investment for the future of his business and YouTube channel. So once again, big round of applause for Houston. On to the third story. Our third story, we have a very exciting announcement for all of you guys that have ordered or pre-ordered C8s. The first C8 has rolled off the assembly line. I have a picture of it from that Chevy dude's Instagram. He is the man to follow if you aren't following him already for all sorts of C8 updates and Chevy content in general. He works at a Chevy dealership, and I've been watching a lot more of his videos recently, learning about the C8s, seeing what the Z06 is gonna look like, what engine it has, and all that kind of information is on his channel. So if you're not already subscribed to the Chevy dude, I'd highly recommend it. I just want to ask you guys that have ordered the C8s, how long have the dealerships told you that you had to wait for it, and what spec is it? I guess what I'm trying to figure out here is if you ordered a more expensive spec earlier, is it gonna come earlier, or are you gonna have to wait later, like to be in line for that? So leave your comments, all you C8 owners. I want the first one in Texas, baby. Hit me up, I'll drive back to Dallas if I need to. I'll drive to Amarillo, I'll drive to San Antonio, I don't care. But I want that first C8 Corvette in Texas unloading off the trailer on the YouTube channel. So hopefully we'll have a lot of C8 content. I know I have a couple of friends coming that are getting one, and we'll see what the future has to hold. Mark my words right here. You can clip this if you want. I think there will be at least one C8 at Texas 2K 2020. That's what I'm thinking, On to the final story. Our final story is coming from a Super Bowl commercial we saw yesterday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I'd be saying this. Hummer has came back with an electric version of the Hummer. I don't know much about it, but I'm gonna try and find a clip of the commercial without getting copyright striked and put it in here for you guys, because an electric Hummer, that is something the world has never seen, and I don't think would ever think it would be seen in its life. Roll that clip.
Rare that you have a vehicle that's this big, that's this powerful, be this quiet. We can get from 0 to 60 in 3s. Like, that's extreme. That's nuts. GMC Hummer EV.
So after seeing that, I really think that the new electric Hummer is going to be direct competition to the Tesla Cybertruck. Not exactly too sure on the specs, the battery life, and the price point. I'll be interested to see what these things look like side by side whenever they do come out. Hopefully in the late 2020s, maybe early 2021s, we'll see some electric vehicles. And I think, sadly, it's the end of the gasoline-powered trucks. With all this towing capacity that the electric ones have, I think electric trucks are going to be the future of towing, and I guess trucks in general. So I would not be surprised if we see an electric F-150, an electric Raptor, electric Ram 1500, Ram Reezy, electric Reezy, whatever. I'll be interested to see the future of trucks here in America. So that is all we have for today. Thank you once again for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so and ring the notification bell. And always remember, watch the best and skip the rest, baby. If you liked the video, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.